Brent, how you doing, darling? Jay, welcome in, sir. How's it going? Jordan, how are you? Brent, thank you for the heart me. Y'all missed it. Marnie just got punked by a deer. It's funny. It's a little bit funny. Jay, how's it going? Jean, how's it going? Marnie went after a deer, and then the deer didn't move. And then the deer started going after Marnie. How you doing, Mr. Friend? Scott, welcome in. Good morning to you. Another great day. Yes, it is. I wish y'all could have seen that. Maybe Marnie will learn not to be messing with stuff. Reyes, how you doing, Mr. Diaz? How's everybody doing today? How you feeling? How's it going? It's breezy out here today, which I don't mind. Helps with the heat. Thank you, Reyes, for the you're awesome. Friend, how's it going? Thank you for liking the live. I'm doing good. I took a little bit. Lately when I wake up, I'm very tired. I'll wake up early and then I'll go back to sleep. And then when I go back to sleep, I have trouble getting up. So maybe I should just start staying up when I wake up the first time. I'm doing good, Vin. I'm good. I'm well. I'm happy. I'm blessed. Very hot, 30 degrees Celsius, 80 degrees. Ah, oh, you call that hot, Mr. Friend? You call that hot? We already in the 90s. I think next week we're supposed to get a 100-degree weather. I'll trade you, Mr. Friend. I'll trade you. Lala, welcome in. Yeah, where I am, Mr. Friend, it can get to like 113, 114, 15 degrees. You're used to it. So you don't have AC, right? How you doing, King Rich? Welcome in. Edward, how's it going? 92 right now. So where 13 is, he is 92 right now, but it will be 108 day. Brent, over there is the dry heat, right? Edward, thank you for the follow. Naps are for babies. You don't have an OC over there. Our houses are built to retain heat, so you don't have AC over there, right? I'm feeling good, King Rich. I'm feeling very good. Keeping an eye on the deer. Marnie was messing with, but the deer started messing with Marnie. Almost no humidity now. So do you think you feel like it's bearable? Like even though it's hotter over there, you feel like it's bearable? It's easier to deal with? Humid here because we're on an island. Oh. You walk to the store and didn't break a sweat? Up throughout the day, then sleep solid session of the night. You prefer the heat? Andrew, how's it going? How are you? So, how do you keep cool, Mr. Friend? You just open the windows? It hasn't rained today, but not miserably humid. I think what it is, Hugh, is the humidity. I can deal with the heat. I don't like the humidity. That humidity will have you, like sometimes I take a shower and like minutes after I get out of the shower, I'm like, I still feel like I'm sweating. Open windows and cold drinks. Does your house have a bunch of windows in it? Elton, welcome in. Dennis, how's it going? Nabian, welcome in. How you feeling today? So Marnie, like minutes before I got on the live, Marnie, a deer walked up, and Marnie, I told Marnie no, but she went and she started growling it, and she went to chase it, and the deer didn't move. The doe didn't move, and then the deer, Marnie kind of walked off, and the deer started walking towards Marnie, and she started chasing her. Lots of windows, double glazed. I said, well, Marnie, maybe you'll learn to leave stuff alone. And the deer not bothering you, you know. Marnie let out a little cry too, like she was afraid. How you doing, D Nice? Nabion, how's it going? She let out a little cry. Irvis, how's it going? Shadow, welcome in. Maybe she will stop messing with stuff. She has no business. You don't bother me. Had a few. We're surrounded by them, you know. But sometimes they get curious. You know, they're so used to me, but they're curious about my dog, and she barks at them. I think that one might be a mama, because we have a mama that I've been seeing, and she has triplets, and that could be her. Because Marnie has barked at her babies a few times. They're super adorable. How you doing, Anna Ray? You back training day? Thank you for the rose. Yeah, Marnie started running and she let out a little cry. Don't mess with the deer. From Northeast Ohio, how's the weather up there? Is it LN10? How are you? Started walking around the house more recently? Really? She walk on the floor? Thank you, Gotti. I had a pocket parrot, a parrotlet. His name was Adam. And he would walk around on the floor a lot. Instead of flying, I never clipped his wings. I didn't believe in doing that, but he'd walk around. Thank you, Jared from Poland. I hope you're having a lovely day. I don't have Apple Pay. I have Cash App and Venmo if you feel so inclined, but no Apple Pay. Rebella, thank you for the community hearts and for joining my fan club for 1 month. I appreciate you. From West Texas, how's that weather over there? In Bourne, Ohio? It can't be too boring. She just climbs down, walks down a chair, and walks out the kitchen and walks to my living room. Oh, that's so cute. Bob Wire, good morning to you. Or good afternoon. Portugal versus Uzbekistan. Portugal, I say Portugal got it. Darkness and silence, welcome in. How you doing? My moderator, 13B King, posted my Cash App. Yes, sir, how you doing? You don't clip her wings, but she likes walking. Yeah, I don't believe in clipping her wings. I think Portugal will win. Thank you, Bob Wire. I appreciate you. Thank you for the compliment. England versus Ghana. I say maybe Ghana. Training Day said cash at me also. That's so funny. Wagwan means hello in Jamaica. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you, son. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's not so hot today. It's nice out here. Training Day, thank you for the rose. You scared, Marnie? You won't come up here? Now she's scared. Because the deer is looking over here from afar. It's alright, Marnie. That's so funny. How you doing, James? That is so funny. Young Jeff, how are you? It's hot over there. UK 35 degrees. Let's look up the temperature today. Dog is honest animal. It's going good, Epilogue. It's going very good. How are you? Let's see. Temperature. We're supposed to get rain. We're supposed to get rain. Currently it's 87 degrees. Feels like 96. But humans is selfish. Fernando, you changed your picture. How you doing for how devices you got? How many devices I get? Right now I'm working with 3. I'm dual streaming. I'm on YouTube too. So I'm using a phone for TikTok, a phone for YouTube, and I'm using another phone to look up stuff. Oh no. I am not 25. I look like Halle Berry. Halle Berry, Halle Berry. Da, 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 da. I'm not a trapper. I don't participate in them extracurricular activities. What you talking about? I have not been on your profile to see your content. All right, Mr. Friend. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you, Epilogue. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for liking the live. I got 14 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can get to 100 today. Akitili? Is it I say it right? Kamku, welcome in. No, I use 3. I use the phones for different stuff. I need 2 different phones so I can dual stream. Oh boy, how's it going? Brent, how did it go last night? Live your life. You're right about that, Epilogue. So I kinda got a streak going on TikTok and YouTube. I live stream every day. For YouTube, it's been 100 and something days. For TikTok, it has been 460 something days. So when I get to the 500 mark, I think I might take a break. A little bit, maybe. Steve-O, how you doing? Brent, I was gonna ask you because last night I checked my little analytics and stuff, and I checked my live achievements. TikTok got me going live. They said I've done 459 days. It's not right. And I went back through my little live, the little log. It doesn't have April 14th or April 13th in there. I haven't missed a day, right? Of going live. But I was just warming up. Cool. I pray you get blessed. YouTube is buck and keep it a buck and don't trust the government. You know, well, I'm trying to get a little bit of coin. You can make money on here. You know that, right? I mean, I am off grid, but I'm trying to make a little coin, spread a little love, a cheer, light, you know. How you doing, EJB? Welcome in. Looks like someone has grown online 3 years ago. Your face looks different. What do you mean? I haven't been on TikTok for 3 years. I've been on TikTok for about a little over a year. I've only had this account. I started this account last year. Yes, I'm from the U.S. No days missed, twice a day, 3 times a few days. Yeah, they say movie night was good. Yeah, this TikTok, I started this TikTok last year, and I made the account February. I started coming live in March. Yeah, I wasn't even on TikTok prior to then. Thank you, Epilogue. Blessings to you. Hey, Dule, how you doing? Happy Tuesday, EJB. Yeah, if you seen somebody, it wasn't me, because I had no interest in coming on TikTok. And it wasn't until recently that I started live streaming on YouTube. Yeah, they missing a couple of my days. I went in there to look at the lives to see, and I was going all the way back. They didn't have April 13th and 14th is missing. How you doing, Physics Bro? Good morning. Good afternoon. It's afternoon to you. James Drew, good morning, sir. Thank you, James, for coming in and hanging with us last night. Yeah, TikTok is missing a couple of my days. They're not counting 2 of my days for whatever reason. James, thank you for the heart me. So I don't know what that's about, but thank you, James, for the donut and for the heart me. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. HR department ain't no HR department on TikTok. Last week, not that I make a whole lot, but it's still the coins that I made, the stuff that you guys have blessed me with. I didn't get paid. And I opened up a ticket. I don't know what happened, but maybe a day later, I don't know, a couple days later, I got it. Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness. I like that name. Cooking Up Deliciousness. What you like to cook? James, thank you for the roses. TikTok they be, they say they take a certain amount. I think they take more because sometimes I do the math and the math don't be mathing. You know? And the fact that they take 61%, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That's not even half. That's insane. But it is what it is. Yeah, they take it is. You mean if somebody send me 100 coins, they gonna take 61 of those? Yeah. Somebody need to come up with another app. Make it a little bit more fair. Yeah, they take more than what they claim. Sometimes it don't be. I do the math. I look and see how many coins I've got on the live, and then I do the math. It don't be mathing. I don't know. I have love for TikTok because that's how I got my that's how I got my start with live streaming. I started out doing content on YouTube, and so I have since returned, and I'm happy about that. So I need just 200, a little over 200 more watch hours. So I'm hoping that in another week I would be able to receive gifts on YouTube. I'm hoping. So I'm praying about that. Every morning I wake up, I check it. I pray first and then I check it. Cafetero, who running TikTok dollar bill? They want everything. But it's funny because my daughter, she recently just started live streaming. I think tomorrow will be 3 weeks. She's been live streaming every day. And she says that watching me has been very nostalgic because she remembers me recording videos when she was little. And I think I started YouTube when she was like 2 or 3. And then now to see her, like I remember when she was little, she would take my phone and she would record videos. Hi guys, welcome back to the Yanis show. I had to go through, maybe I still have some of it, but now to see her live stream it makes me happy. I'm really praying that it works out for her. She got a little following. She getting followers every time she go on live. But I'm very proud of my baby. You guys pray for her because she takes her another exam for the GED. She takes the history part. I think in a week. So hopefully she does well. We just need her to pass. I want her to do good, but we just need her to pass. I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is the math part. 80s, I could have never imagined my parents live streaming. Yeah. I was born in 84. I told Yo-Yo today because my birthday is not this Saturday, next Saturday. I told Yo-Yo, it's like, Mama going to be 42. I was like, I'm getting up there. But I don't feel 42. I don't know what that should feel like, but all I know, I'm happy to be here. I'm very happy to be alive. It's been very interesting. It's been very interesting. I'm happy. This last year, TikTok made a lot of changes. Me getting on TikTok changed so much in my life. And I have talked to more people on this app, interacted, than I probably ever have in my entire life. Joshua, how's it going? It's been a lot of fun though. I've made some really good friends, people that have made a huge impact on my life. And I don't know, it's just been great. No, it's up, it's back here. It's just hot, so I have it up. Yeah, I got messes with me all the time though. She's she's like, y'all parents didn't even care about y'all. They had to put a little reminder on the TV. It's 10 p.m. Have you seen your children? Do you know where your children are? John W, how's it going? How you feeling today? My birthday was on 13/46. You just still got happy belated birthday, JB. Happy belated birthday. I didn't cut my hair. It's just I got it in a little clip. I had to put it up, so I won't want to cut it. You know, having long hair, a lot of hair in the summertime is kind of, you feel hot. Only time I get relief is like when I wash it and I let the cold water out. I've been washing my, so I've been taking cold showers, and then I let the cold water hit my scalp. It feels good. It feels good. Papa Daddy, welcome in. It's 10 o'clock. Have you seen your children? Do you know where your children are? How long does it take to wash my hair? Uh, so I washed my hair yesterday. What I did was so I put it in two sections because I got a lot of hair. One on this side, one on this side, sections. And shampoo, rinse it out all together. I'll put in conditioner or a mask, let the mask sit for a little bit. Sometimes I will detangle my hair while the mask is in there. Sometimes I'll wait till I get out of the shower. I don't know. I guess in shower time it takes about like, I don't know, the actual washing process, maybe like 25-30 minutes. You have to stay cool. Empire Master, you need advice? Okay, Jack Skellington. The detangling part is what takes a while, especially if I've been lazy. Yeah, that can take a while. I try to take my time and not rip through my hair. You know, I'll detangle with my fingers first, and then I'll go back in with the brush. Lodrick, how's it going? Welcome in. I just got engaged Saturday. Should I move in right with my fiance, or should I wait till I get married? I would say wait, Jack, because you know, if you were to move in now, a lot of people would tell you go ahead and move in just so you can see how it is, right? But I believe that's not the proper order to do things. I believe that when you get married, that when you say your vows, that adds a protection over you guys' commitment, over your covenant with each other. And I think that if you try to skip steps, it can cause problems, right? It can cause problems. So don't try to skip the steps, all right? Don't try to skip the steps. I would say wait. When you move in with somebody, you get to see the reality of living with them. So make sure when you get, you've gotten engaged, make sure you, you know what you need to know about the person. So should I just move in when I get married? I would say so. Move in when you get married. Enjoy living separately while you are, Enjoy your space being about you, because that's going to change when you get married. Put God first in marriage. I agree. Do I have any goals, aspirations in life? I do want to buy land, Randy. I want to buy land, plant as many fruit trees as I can. Angelo said wait. I would say wait. While I live with my mom, so I'll get enough space. Yeah, I would say wait, Jack. I would say wait. You're gonna have the rest of your life to live with this person. If that's who you know, if you guys get married, you'll have the rest of your life to live with this person. You don't have to be in a hurry. If you get in, a lot of times people get engaged and then they do move in together and they don't end up getting married. I'm not on Facebook, EJB. But congratulations on your engagement, Jack. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm not on. I was on Facebook a while ago, some years ago. It's been a long time since I have been on Facebook. Maybe pre-COVID. The stuff that was coming across my feed, I just didn't want to see, and some of that stuff was disturbing. Cultivate a farm of some sorts. I just know I want to plant a bunch of fruit trees. Fruit forest, have a fruit forest, bunch of fruit trees. So lately, my deal I've been into, um, I get mangoes that I like, and I save the seeds. You know, it has like that hard outer casing. I cut it off, and then I soak the mango pit or seed in water for days until it starts sprouting. And then I plant it. You plant it with the sprout going down. And then before you know it, you have a little tree. So right now I have like 4 or 5, I think, growing. They look very hardy and very sturdy. The leaves are very green. So I'm going to keep a couple in pots, and then I'm going to plant a couple out here in different spots. I had told you guys I have some tomato plants growing out here, kind of spread out. The deer haven't touched them. But whenever I plant it in my garden, the deer mess with them. So yeah, I'm gonna plant a couple of the mango trees out here, see how well they do. You know, digital footprint. I'm on TikTok and I have Instagram. Snow boys, how you doing? God bless you, Jerry. God bless you. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I started TikTok last year, and I'm on Instagram. All your neighbors want a food for us also. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. South Africa and USA. Thank you, James, for the roses. Yeah. When I was a little girl, we lived in this one place. It was a house for a while, and I remember one day I was eating a peach, and I was like, I wonder if I plant this, if a peach tree will grow. So I dug up a little hole and I put the little seed in there. Now, I don't know if we moved after a while, but I'm wondering if it grew, and it's here. It's just up. I'm wondering if it grew, and if it did, that would make me so happy. That was when I was a little girl, so that means if it did grow, that tree is super old. Jacksonville, Florida, how you doing, Jason? No. It's here. It's just hot, so I put it up. So, but yeah, that would be cool if it actually grew into a large tree and has peaches. Jackie, how's it going? I'm doing good, Nito. I'm doing very good. We didn't get any storms. We're supposed to get rain today, barbed wire, but no storms. If my money tree I planted as a kid ever grew, man, imagine that. You can have a money tree. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. Imagine if you had a money tree. I kind of look at fruit trees that way, right? It's food. Food can feed you. It can feed the people around you. Imagine if everybody that owned a house, if they had two fruit trees, different fruit trees, like on a block, everybody had different fruit trees, right? It would be so much food, and you can't eat all that. So barter with your neighbors, exchange. I think I planted 75 cents back in that. Did you really? Well, we don't really need money. We just share food. Yeah, I think just imagine if in public parks, all the parks and stuff like that, they had fruit trees. Limes down here, and power went out. Oh, did I grow a new forest? I'm trying to. For your cool skin. Thank you, Soundwave. Yeah, plant a branch if you can. If you have space, plant a fruit tree. Whatever you like. Is the power back on, barbed wire? The transform part in fruit spots, they will lose money. Money is made from cotton and linen. That was a standard in the 60s. Everyone had trees in their backyard and grapevines. Apple trees, strawberry and grapes. There's a strawberry farm not too far. So the first, I want to say when we got here, first couple years we were here, I grew strawberries. Not enough to sell, but enough for us to be able to eat strawberries on a regular. It was nice. It's back on now. That's good. My daughter, my oldest, she had a little raspberry plant she didn't take care of. So that one died. I had blueberries and stuff like that. But after a couple of summers of extreme heat, 110-degree, 11-degree weather, they didn't survive. That's the toughest thing about being out here is that, yeah, we have a longer growing season, but it is so hot. And when it's so hot, the plant is not gonna fruit. It's trying to keep itself alive. So it's certain stuff like melons and things like that. But when it comes to berries, it's hard to grow berries out here. See this conspiracy where agribusiness is trying to make it so plain folk won't be able to grow their own crops because they're making. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. And also they were trying to make people register their little gardens. Like if you had a little garden at home, they were trying to tell you had to register it. Like why you need to know that? Yes, I'm in Texas. There's Native American on my mom's side. Black Forest, how you doing? How you feeling today? My grandmother loved working in her garden. She was from the country and she worked hard every day. Growing food is a lot of work. Next to pine trees, really? I didn't know that. But yeah, they were for a while. They were saying that if you have a garden, you need to register. I can't remember the website. Do I cry a single tear when people litter? I get upset. I'll get upset. If I can go pick it up, I'll pick it up and just shake my head. I don't like when people litter. So when I was a little girl, I would collect, the little tabs from the cans, and I would pick up cigarette butts. And my mom, she would get kind of upset, because they smell. And I'm a little girl. Why do I have these things in my purse? And I don't think I ever told her why, but I would pick it up because, I would want to put it in the trash, but I guess never got around to putting it in the trash. But I'm like, I didn't want to see it on the ground, so I would pick it up, and I guess I would just keep them, you know. I failed to put them, always throw them away. Was it illegal? They were trying to make it legal for you. Like they were encouraging everybody to, but I don't think it was legal, but they were trying to make it to where legally you had to. I'm doing good, Black Forest. I appreciate you asking. It's too warm in the house. Did you go outside? Open the windows. Yeah, they were trying to make it, you know, they were trying to make it seem like it was a legal thing, like you had to, but people that knew better didn't do it. You like them hippie girls. I'm doing good, Black Forest. I'm doing very good. It's like, why do you need to know? What am I growing? I'm just hanging out, Halo. How you doing? Shalom, welcome in. How you feeling today, Halo? I say grow as much food. Even when I lived downtown, had a loft, I had like a little herb garden. It's as dumb as federal government requiring the states to turn over their voter rolls. Yeah, why do you need it? They don't want people. If you control the food, you can control the people, right? Because just imagine if all the stores shut down, if there's no Walmart, no Aldi, no Albertson, no Publix, none of the stores, right? Where are you going to get food? Now, there are some people that know how to hunt. There's some people, maybe more than that, that know how to fish. There are a few people that know how to forage. And then there's some people that have gardens and stuff that grow food. But everybody else, where are you going to get food from? If you got a family, you got 3 children, how are you going to feed your kids? It's one thing if you're hungry and you walking around with your stomach growling. But looking at your 3 babies, knowing that they going to sleep, and you hear their stomach growling, what would people do? Like, really? And I think it is important for people to, you know, go to farmers markets and support, you know, the people that are trying to grow their food. And also just grow whatever you can. You don't have to grow everything. But if you grow something, like I don't grow everything now. There are times when I have grown more stuff than others, but whatever I grow a lot of, you know, usually I pick something that year and I just grow a lot of it. And then I share with the people around me, right? And then I have neighbors that I get eggs from, and right? So might be growing. No, I'm not growing none of that out there. Des, how you doing? I never thought my wife and I would be able to grow enough food to sustain us in our backyard. We grow and galvanize. That's cool. You can grow if you have a little bit of land or just a little bit of space. You can grow the produce that you need. Your dad used to grow peppers. I like growing peppers, spicy peppers. Yeah, you're right, EJB. We wouldn't last very long. We wouldn't last very long. I know how to forage. I know how to forage. I know the wild plants around here. I think it's important, you know, wherever you are, whatever state you are, get to know the wild plants in your area, because a lot of the plants, we only eat a few hundred plants when there's so much more that's edible. Do I hunt? I don't hunt. I'm not opposed to it, but I've never had to. I'm surrounded by people that hunt. Was that Border Princess? No. Marnie, yeah, she's here. You missed it. Halo, Marnie got punked by a deer. She was barking at a deer. She ran up to the deer and the deer didn't move. And then Marnie kind of walked off and was walking back, and the deer started chasing her. And Marnie let out a little cry, and I said, well, that's why you don't mess with them. That deer got very, very close. I guess she was tired of Marnie. She got very close. She was maybe like 6 feet away from me. Marnie let out a little cry. My heritage, I'm mixed. My mom is black. She got some stuff in there, Irish, Lithuanian, but from what I knew, that came out of my ancestry, but what I knew is that she has Native American on both sides of her family. But I didn't inherit that. My dad's side, there's Scottish, English, Irish too, German, some other stuff. Tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, beans, onions, squash. Short list, we'd be okay. That's good. Weeds have more nutrition. Yeah, you're right. Most of those weeds, what we call weeds, have more nutrition than what's in the store. Like take dandelions, for instance. Mickey, how's it going? Thank you, Dez. Yeah, some people would be okay. I think it's important to eat what's in season, right? It's people are very spoiled. We can go to the store in December and get strawberries. Hammock is over there and over there. You can see part of it. You see the green right there? Do I feel safe in my country? For the most part. I mean, it's not safe for women to be out at night by themselves, but Mickey Mike, how you doing? Brooks, how are you? Melvin, welcome in. I'm in the U.S. Eric, how are you? Good afternoon to you. What is making that noise? Y'all hear it? That's a new sound. I have two. I got Ilse and Marnie. They both out here with me. You're in England, but you're from Jamaica? Hindi me abe. Uh-oh. To do anything for the summer? Maybe take a little road trip with my girls. Spend time with them. Last night my daughter was live streaming and somebody asked her what she liked to do in the summer and she said she liked taking trips with me and her sister. I was like, "Aw." So I'm like, I definitely got to take them somewhere this summer. You feel safe in England, not Jamaica? Hawaii? I would love to go to Hawaii, but it's expensive. It's funny how quiet the bugs are. Then they sound, yeah. They sound very loud at night. Marcus, how you doing? Marcus Lucius. I just like hanging out with my girls. Doing stuff is with them. Life with Sports, how you doing? How you doing? Is Irk Kankara? I don't know what that bug is making that noise. What's my goals? Right now my goal is to buy land. I'm working on that. Been looking, been searching. I have bear mace. I got bear mace. I got bear mace. I got Pew Pew Larry. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. I don't know. I'm kind of open to that. So, like when I'm looking at land, when I'm looking places really outside the city limit, they have a bunch of land, 25, 30, 40 acres for sale, and it's cheap. But the closer you get to the city, it's a little bit more expensive. Yeah, Pew Pew Larry. That's what it's called. Girls Anywhere? Yeah, I don't know where. Maybe Austin. I'm thinking Austin so we can go swimming. So, how you doing, Life with Sports? Airbnb, 7 days, only like 1,000. Christopher, how's it going? Dragon, how's it going? So, we have somebody that hangs out in the live. He don't come all the time because he works. He's busy, but His name is Larry. He came to my very first live, right? He was here from the very beginning. Along, Brent was here from the beginning too, but I think Larry found my very first live. And one day we were talking about something, I don't know, but talking about how to handle people, how to deal with people, and Larry's like, pew pew, you just get rid of them. We can't say GUN on here, so we say pew pew. So he said pew pew. And I was like, what, Larry? He said, yeah, you just pew pew. I said, you can't do that. He said, yeah, you can. So we all started calling him Pew Pew Larry. So that's why my Pew Pew is called Larry. Take Larry with me. Mm-hmm. Pew Pew, Pew Pew Larry. If I were to get another one, if I were to get more Pew Pews, they would probably be named Brent and Mike, because they're my guardians here in Tabby Land. I'm mixed. Is Larry's nickname Draco? No. Kenshi, how's it going? Physics bro, welcome in. Abdullah, how's it going? Yeah. Pew Pew Larry. I'm like, we introduce, would you like to meet Pew Pew Larry? You like to be Brent? Say hello to my friends. Brad Bates, thank you for the follow. We talking about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it is very important. Is Larry actually in the room? No. Larry is inside the house right now. Alfred, how's it going? Can't stand it, too many bugs. David, welcome in. Alfred, how you doing? Larry inside the house, taking a nap. He takes a nap all the time. I don't want to have to wake him up from his slumber, I'm hoping that I never have to wake him up for his slumber. Should be right next to you. He should be your best boyfriend. Now, when I take him out, when I go out, I'll take Larry with me, But I want to leave that dude sleeping, resting. I need to get a holster. The last Pew Pew I had, I didn't have a holster for it. I kept it in something. This one, I think, because it's small, I want to get a holster for it. But I wear dresses all the time. So, I don't know. Either I'll get one for my leg, but my mom was like, it's going to take you time to get up under the dress and get that. I'm like, I don't know. I got to find one. Larry loves Tabby? No. Not with this Pew Pew. The newer one, I haven't. Professional today? Maybe it's because I have my hair up. Say hello to my friend, sounds mafioso. Yeah. I don't like the fact that I have to have Larry, but I know that it's needed, especially with me being out here. That's just how it is, That's just how it is. When I was younger, me and my mom, we lived in an area that was not safe. And corset holsters? Okay. I'm gonna look that up. And my mom had a Pew Pew. I can't remember exactly what kind it was, but she taught me how to take it off the safety. She taught me how to use it. And one day, she was at work. I was there by myself. And somebody was trying to come in. And I remember they knocked on the door. I didn't answer. I stayed quiet. And we had stairs towards the back of the condo or whatever it was, and they came to the front door, and like underneath the stairs there was like it had, I guess, where storage was, but I would hang out in there. It's like a small little space, and I heard them from in there. City boy, how's it going? And and they knocked first, and then they started trying to come in. They started trying to jiggle the door, open the door, and then they started trying to kick the door. And I went, I got the pew pew, and I stood a ways back from the door, but I had it pointing toward the door. And I was, I don't know, maybe I was in the 5th grade. I think I was in the 5th grade, but I remember my heart was beating, and I was just like, God, please let them go away. Let them go, let them go. And they left, and when my mom got there, I told her what happened, and she looked at the door. She could tell that they tried to come in. But I was like, oh. So from a very young age, I had to be familiar with at least what it was, what it could do, and what I could use, that I could use it to protect myself. Thank you sincerely. Get a carry, they're small. I don't carry big purses. I carry like a small satchel. It won't fit in my purse. Few puppies from someone giving dogs away. Yeah, they left, but that wasn't a good feeling. But I was ready. My mom taught me you don't give no warning shots. If you gonna pull a pew pew out on somebody, you gonna point it, you gonna shoot. So, TD boy, how's it going? Marcel, welcome in. You must train Yo-Yo to be of the mind that if she picks her up, you must be able to mind to use it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Papa Daddy. I'm glad too. So, I also like in my car, I have stuff. I do have bear spray, I do have saber spray. I have other stuff. I have a little taser. Yaya has a taser too. Yeah, don't plan to bang unless you plan to hit something. You have to tell her just like that, 13. Don't plan to bang unless you plan to hit something. Yeah. I want to show them. Yaya is 18. She's going to be 19. I want to get her pew pew too, you know. She's so tiny. Maybe take her to some classes to show her. So like I was on the rifle team for a good little bit in high school, so I was familiar with, you know, using pew pews. Yaya doesn't, so maybe get her used to it. Bear spray and tasers walk. Larry talks, yeah. But it's better than nothing, you know. Like Yaya, she's somewhere. Like lately, she's been doing more stuff by herself. Like she's gone to the movies and stuff like that. And I want her to have something so she can protect herself. With new spray, they have. Oh, okay. Thank you for reminding me, Jabez. Bear spray and tasers walk. Larry talks. Somebody will get some act right real quick when you pull. If I pull out Larry, you very right. Larry talks. Larry says you really don't want none of this. You really. In Texas, you know, it's such a normal thing to see people with them. Like pretty much everybody in my family has one. You can go to the grocery store. You can go to Walmart. I went to Walmart and I seen a guy. He was an older gentleman walking around. He was pushing the shopping cart with his wife. You seen he had it in his holster, walking around with a revolver, just like just picking out bread. What kind of bread you want, baby? It's like a normal thing. Like it's not nothing. 5. Mama got 5. Dang. Jeez. Mama toting. Family in Texas, I went to Academy and purchased silver. Oh. Mama got 5. Mama said she keep that thing on her. Yeah, they do. Pictures? I don't got your pictures. Who is you? I don't have the southern accent, really. What kind of accent I have? Two small, 3 long. I have 1 small, 1 long. Oh, okay. Midwest, really? That deer is still lingering around. I have a dog. I have a dog. Here in West Virginia, when the made it legal to conceal with no permit, the crime rate, really? When they made it legal to conceal with no permit, the crime rate went down. People think twice. I'm doing good, Atencos. How are you? Thank you, 13. Bear spray and people will think twice. Yeah, it's a little lap dog. I'm in a tiny house, you know. I would get a bigger dog, but I'd have to keep it outside. I wouldn't want to do that because the heat here is so hot. I'd feel bad in the summertime. Shane, how you doing? Papa Daddy on YouTube said here in West Virginia when they made illegal to conceal with no permit, the crime rate went down. Otis, thank you for the love you so much. Good morning, good afternoon to you. Tough shit. Give him a little doghouse. I travel. I go back and forth so much. That would be kind of a lot. Now if I'm gonna be gone longer than a couple days, I pack up my dog and cat that go with me. I can practice here. 13. I could practice here. Thank you, Jabez. You know what's kind of hard? I've always struggled with loading up the magazine. Trying to push it down is hard. I can't. I can do it, but it take a lot of force from me. Oh, just thank you for the love you so much. Danez, how you doing? Bug. How you doing, Danish? Hi. That deer is still hanging around. I guess she said she waiting for me to move so she can still miss a morning. Do I play any instruments? I have a ukulele that I play from time to time. I do all right. I do okay. When I focus more on it, I do pretty good. Every now and then I pick it up. Like when I'm upstairs in my loft, I'll kind of mess with it, play it here and there. I have certain songs I like to play. I played clarinet when I was younger. I was very good at it, but I didn't enjoy it. There is a micro 9 with the ease magazine load and movement of the slide. You're very fine. Teddy Zoo, thank you for the rose. Yeah, trying to load up the magazine is a little bit hard. Oh no, I'm not sad. I was in band. I was in band, and then high school I did ROTC. Hear you play? Aw, I'm too shy. I don't play. No, I don't know about that. Maybe one day I'd pick a song I'd practice play in front of you guys. Wyatt, how you doing? Brain, thanks for liking live. You want to go to church? What church you go to? In band in school, it was so fun. That's cool. What did you play? So I know how to play More Than Words by Extreme. There is one flamenco song that I'm pretty good at playing. I also play a lot of like tunes, melodies from Zelda. I'm doing good, Wyatt. Alan, how's it going? Black Forest, thank you for the heart puffs. Trumpet. Oh, that's cool. Do you still play EJB? Did you have trauma young? I did experience some unfortunate things at a young age. Black Forest, thank you for the heart puff. Smith and Wesson M and P9 Shield. Let's see. I'll look it up. Zelda's where is it? Did you play Zelda? Yeah, I have campfires at night. There, the on Sunday and Saturday, I live stream when I built a little fire. Roasted artichokes, I have not. Edwards, how's it going? That was long ago. Thank you, Black Forest. I did experience some things, tough man rich, but you know, I forgave. I worked through it. You know, everybody has experienced things in their life. Everyone. Some people a bit more than others, but we've all gone through stuff. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. I'm from the U.S., southern part of the U.S. Your haters will be your motivators. Yeah, I'm in America, North America. I do speak English. Thank you, Tough Man Rich. I guess that doe moved along. She was kind of lingering over here for at least an hour. I look up and she would just be looking. Physics Bro said that they have corset holsters. Corset holster. Ronaldo's amazing. He just scored again? Oh. And welcome in. How are you? It is 12:40 p.m. 12:40. Oh, look at the butterfly. Now see a butterfly? Woo. I guess a butterfly needed a little spot. Aw. I'm a special person. Thank you, James. Yeah, we have a lot of butterflies here. Killer takes the butterflies. No. You know, Yaya is kind of freaked out by butterflies. They fly inside the house sometimes, and Yo-Yo will get them and take them out. But Yaya, she's kind of like, she don't like butterflies. They used to be afraid of moths, but I told them that moths are just butterflies' cousin. And Yo-Yo was a little afraid. But you know, some of them, they do, if you have like a wound or something, they'll do that. Bro. You okay, Marnie? Had your little scare of the day? You from the future, visiting the past. It keeps coming back. It landed on my dress. Thank you, Pastor. I appreciate you. Yeah, we have lots of monarchs. We also have the one, they're yellow and black. What do you mean, Duncan's? Time is definitely trippy. Yes, it is. Gregorio, how are you? I'm doing good. It's hot here. Marnie, you better leave her alone. Can y'all see her over there? She went behind the tree. Look at her. She kind of creeping. She creeping. She hiding behind the tree. Look at her, look at her, look at her. She's like, I'm gonna get that dog. She's like, I'm gonna get the dog. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry she offended you, okay? Please don't hurt her. Look, she's upset. She is upset. Yeah, it's been raining. I think she's mad. I'm telling you, ever since Marty growled at her and ran after her, she has been hanging around. Dang. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Let me fix the screen. Sorry, y'all. She upset, y'all. You see her? She is upset. Peace always for us all. How you doing? Am I hunting? No. Looking, yeah, she's looking for Marnie. I have been good, Alan. I have been very, very good. Gary, how's it going? Yeah, Marnie was barking at her. And Marnie went to chase her, and she didn't move. And Marnie kind of walked away. And then the deer started chasing her. She started Kai, thank you for the rose. She's still looking over here. She wanted Marnie. You better watch her back. She ain't playing around. I'm gonna have to make sure Marnie go inside the house with me. She look like she's mad. Marnie, Ilse doesn't mess with them. Ilse, you know, they get close to Ilse. Ilse just sit and watch them. She has no problem with them. They don't have any problem with her. But Marnie, I'm not gonna feed her sound wave. They already eat from my garden. They're the reason why most of my garden is gone. I planted a bunch of melons. Gone. I still put water out, I do. Yeah, I leave water out for them. Floating down the river? No, we didn't have any flooding around here. No flooding around here. Put her down to make sure she didn't bring. Pat her down to make sure she didn't bring there. She keeps looking over here. She looks mad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, they'll eat up a garden. They annihilate my stuff. Thanks very much for the Father's Day wish. Aw, you're very welcome, Daniel. Deer thievery is real. Aw, thank you, the MMA. Unc, too, I appreciate your kind words. Thank you for that. Has severe rain and flooding? Aw. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain in the south. I've never been creeped out by a deer, but this one is kind of creeping me out because she's walking around. She's kind of pacing back and forth, and she just keeps looking over here. Thank you, Brent. I was trying to block him. The MMA, that was a great pickup line. Let's see if it works out, Ruby. Steve, how's it going? Just as you all pray for me, I will pray for them. Thank you, Gregorio. My truck, I'm feeling a lot better. We prayed for you. I prayed for you, Daniel. I prayed for you. I'm glad you're feeling better. God bless you. I pray that you continue to feel better. I'm gonna make sure I take Marnie in the house with me. This deer ain't playing around. She's just over there watching. That's not the same deer that's always hanging around. She's another one. The one that's always hanging around has like a couple scars on her. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about Marnie. Because Marnie sometimes hangs out here by herself. Every time I look up, the deer's like this. I'm sorry. Marnie, look what you did. Look what you did, Marnie. She over there watching us. You see, I need you to go regulate. Tell her, we cool. You like nature without any animals? I like the animals. I like all the animals. Yeah, she mean mugging. She hasn't left and she's not laying down. She's not bedding. She's just walking, pacing back and forth, and she just keeps looking over here. Yeah, she gonna get Marnie. Marnie, you better not be hanging out here by yourself. She ain't playing around. Mr. Pendergrass, how's it going? Ilse and Marnie both out here with me. Lawrence, how are you? That means hungry. She gonna eat Marnie? What have you seen the panther in me? Hmm? Yeah, Marnie's right at my feet. She got hate in her heart? Who? How you doing, Alan? Welcome in. I saw you. You came early. How are you doing? I greeted you. Maybe you didn't hear me. How you doing? Yeah. She right by my feet. Thank you, Gregorio. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you guys for the thumbs up on the live. I appreciate it. I'm covered, amen. I'm not worried about the deer doing anything to me. It's Marnie, you know. The deer will run from me, but it's Marnie. I guess she got tired of Marnie barking. Yeah, Marnie. So my dog always barks at them. She'll chase them off. It's funny. Marnie bluffs because when I'm inside my house and I'm looking through the window, I can see the deer. They're close. And then as soon as I open the door, Marnie runs after them. And I'm like, why are you messing with them now? You weren't messing with them when they were, before I came outside. Tyrone, thank you for the heart me. Dale, how's it going? Your cowboy picture? I didn't see it. Tyrone, thank you for the community heart. Thank you for the gift. I am from America. Thank you, Tyrone, for the community hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the gifts. Carlos, welcome in. Thank you guys for the gifts. By the grace of God, amen. I am not married. Carlos, how you doing? Volunteer count. How you doing, Corel? What's for lunch? Well, I don't know. Maybe I make pasta today. How you doing, Cruella? What are you gonna have for lunch, Carlos? Showing out when you go outside. Tony, how are you? Rice and beans? What kind of rice? What kind of beans? What kind of rice? What kind of beans? Hair puffer, Tabby? What do you mean? Nice hair puffer. What does that mean? Kevin, welcome in. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to do? Let's do let's do the little word hurdle. What kind of bird is that? That's a different looking kind of bird. Uh-oh, Marnie walked away. Let's Empty, thank you for the follow. That's a different type of looking bird. Marnie walked away. Let's see. Right, how's it going? Let's see if the deer messes with her. She's walking back over here. She's walking back over here. Can y'all see? Oh. Dang it. She wants to get Marnie. Can y'all see? Hey, go on about your business. You can't mess with her. I'm sorry she barked at you. No. You better not try. I told y'all she's been waiting to get Marty. Sheesh. She's waiting to get Marnie. That's crazy. Carlos, thank you for the ice cream cone. She don't want to play. She want to get Marnie. Robert, how's it going? Spencer, welcome in. I don't think she won't play. Your girl's beautiful live, always getting a bunch of scammers. What happened? AI. Tim, how's it going? Don't assume she's after Marnie. Prepare for anything. Cause earlier Marnie was barking at her and she went after her, and the deer didn't run. and she started chasing my dog. Tim, thank you for the star guard. How are you doing today? Thank you for the gift. Thank you. I appreciate you. I live out here. I live out here. Marnie brought herself back over here and lay. She's sitting at my feet. Why would she be hanging out over here? I hope you have a good life, Tim. Hope you have a good life. Blessing the people with your info. I'm thinking she's after Marnie, because if she was after wanting to mess with me or whatever, she would walk over here anyway. She didn't. She had walked away, and it wasn't until Marnie got up and started walking around that she walked back over here. A little bananas, but amazing nonetheless. God bless you, Tim. Some sort of disease. I don't know. I think it's mad because my dog was barking at it. Thank you, thank you. Hugs and kisses from London. Because earlier I was out here and the deer she was walking around, but she was minding her own business. You know, she was here. I think that's a doe. She don't got no answer. She was fine. And she was fine. And then Marnie started barking at her. That's when all the trouble started. She's not after Ilse because Ilse walked that way too and she didn't get up. It's specifically Marnie. Charles! How you doing, Charles? Charles. How your grandbaby, Charles? How's it going over there in Arizona? How you doing? How that weather? How you been? Victim of situation of irony. Do not assume she wants Marnie. Hey, Charles said, forget those kids. I know what you want to say. I know what you want to say, Charles. Gotcha. Welcome back in. I understand. I'm just trying to put the clues together, you know. I know what you really want to say, Charles. Forget them kids. How you doing? Gotcha. Have I been married before? That's a very interesting question to come in and lead with. Gotcha. But yeah, I have. Mike, how you doing, darling? They want me to come back to the school and work next year. How do you feel about it? Mike, thank you for the heart me. How you feel about it? Situation? Oh, okay. Thank you, Charles, for the star guard. He a little lifeguard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gift, Charles. Just welcome in. No. It's just up. I didn't get a haircut. I got all the hair back. It's just up. I didn't get a haircut. I didn't get a haircut. I'm gonna have to watch that deer. She's still walking around. How come I live off grid? I just enjoy being close to nature. I like spending a lot of time outside. She's here. She causing trouble, Charles. She got a deer stalking us. Plans for the day? I don't have any plans. I need to work some, do a little work around here. Maybe do a load of laundry, cook, make food. Yeah, she was after a deer. We came out here, I was chilling. There's a deer walking around, deer was fine. Marnie started growling at her, and she went after her, and the deer didn't budge. And then the deer started chasing Marnie. Marnie let out a little scream here. And then since I've been on the live, the deer has just been pacing back and forth. Marnie walked back over to that way, and the deer started walking over here. No, I gotta watch, I gotta watch Marnie. Ilse walked that way, and the deer was unfazed. But as soon as Marnie got up and walked that way, she started walking back over here. Marnie's just so sexy that even though it's attractive. Do I socialize? Yeah, I socialize. I got friends. I hang out around people. Even though I live in the woods, I go and hang around people. I got friends. I go see my family. You got to. Even if you live remote, it's important to talk, at least talk to people. But I go be around people. Chosen, how's it going? Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I got 52 thumbs up. Yeah, you got to be around people. I like talking to people. A lot of people, they ask, like, are you out there because you don't like people? Are you hiding? And like, no, that not once crossed my mind. Where do I shower? I have a tiny house. Charles, oh, that was so cute. Tiny float. I have a tiny house. So it's just parked down the middle of the woods. I have a shower. I have a hot water heater. I have solar. I have all the stuff. I'm just not connected to any type of municipals. I'm not connected to water. I'm not connected to electricity, anything like that. Boo Boo, how's it going? That was a cute one. Thank you, Charles, for the gift. Mike, thank you for liking it live. Mike, how you doing today? Charles, thank you for the Go Populars. Thank you, guys. Marnie. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters. One is 18 and the other one is 12. Your water bill, $200 and electric $400? Why the water bill so high? Just got up so far so good. That's good. Koilomo, how are you? How have you been? Thank you, Pastor. Blessings to you. You can give RubyTulip a gift in pounds, euros, any currency. I think that Cash App doesn't work internationally, right? You ready to get a tiny house? You could do it. You by yourself, Charles. You can have a nice sized tiny house. They have some tiny houses that are like 300 square feet, 400 square feet. I think once you get over like 500 square feet, that's just a small house. You doing okay? Uh-oh. You'll see left. We have less protection over here. No, I've been out here for almost 11 years. In a few weeks, it'll be 11 years. I know it might seem a little bit scary or unnerving to some, but I know these woods and I know what's out here. I know to watch out for. I like it. Now, I moved somewhere else. I am looking for land. It will take me time to get used to the property, right? It takes time for you to see what's all there, what all critters, what all animals frequents, what time of day they frequent, how close they'll get to your dwelling. Do you think I'm a tiny house? I'm not sure if I can leave well, You can't have all your stuff. You're gonna have to let a lot of stuff go. But although I live in such a small space, I spend all my time outside. So I think it's important to, if you do get a tiny house, be I think it is important for you to put it in a space where you're gonna be okay spending it outside, you know? Now, in certain times of the year I am inside more, but for the most part I spend all my waking hours outside, and I have all this to walk around and space to do stuff. So yeah, I think our homes initially are not meant for us to spend all our time inside. How do I make a living? I am a groundskeeper for the property that I'm on. um, I do a little bit of stuff, so I make a little bit of money there. I make a little bit of tiny bit of money online. I think I can part with the stuff. Yeah, the space has to feel open. Yeah, I would say, right, you could do it, but just um so the one of the reasons why my tiny house is set up for off grid is so I could be parked in nature, right? Now that's gonna, if you need RV hookups, which a lot of tiny homes have, you're gonna be have to park or someplace where you can connect it to power. But I would say find a space where you love, like you're gonna enjoy being outside, where the weather is nice. Once monetized on YouTube, you can get international currencies. Thank you, Daniel. Am I married? No. I'm hoping in the next week I'll be able to get gifts on YouTube. It takes about 4 days. So this morning I checked, and as of June 18th, I need like 200 and something more watch hours. So I'm hoping by at least before my birthday I'll get it. A restroom. So I have composting toilet. I have one inside the house, and then I have something similar outside, you know? Like if my girls don't want to go and, go in all the way in the woods, I have it close by. No, 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 it's here, guys. I didn't cut my hair. Don't worry. If I was going to do something drastic like that, I would let you guys know ahead of time. The outside place. Space has to be a place that you really like, yeah. Miss V, thank you for the follow. It's here. It's here. I got it. It's just up. It's hot, y'all. It's hot with all this hair. From Poland. Thank you, Jarek. I remember you. You came in here early. It's Cash App, Venmo. That's because I can't, unless you log in on TikTok and send me gifts there. My birthday is July 4th. Umesh, how's it going? Yeah. Cash App, Venmo, that's the only ways. Because I'm not monetized here yet, so hopefully in another week I will be. But yeah, that's it for now. What is my Venmo? I look like Halle Berry. Thank you, James, for the rose. I prefer Cash Apps because on TikTok they take majority of my coins. But I'm grateful for whatever. It helps. Do I have Zelle? I do have Zelle. But I'm very reluctant because that kind of gives out personal information, right? I bet I could. I'll be 42 years old. I'll be 42. Yeah, Zelle uses personal information. I just want to be safe. Yeah, on my Venmo it's the same. It's Tabuski, just without the $sign. Tabuski. No, I'm not gonna mess with that deer. Oh, really? Iris cracking down on Cash App and Venmos. Thank you for this, bro. I don't think I don't exceed the amount. I haven't exceeded the amount that you're supposed to get from those apps, so I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, if your payments exceed 20,000, yeah, I don't have that. Yeah. Every now and then I get a Cash App. It's not a regular thing. I guess a deer finally left. I guess she finally left. Marnie's directly underneath my chair. Yeah, the same is for Venmo too. It needs to be 20K. The bird singing to me. Bucka, how's it going? I do. I got a pew pew. Pew pew Larry. Pew pew. LeRon, how's it going? There's a tree behind me. Oh no. Is Venmo international? Why are you messing with her? Marnie, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry, you'll see. What's wrong with you? You don't growl at her. She growled at Ilse. I'm in Texas. Marnie, that's why the deer is gonna mess with you. You being a little... I'm sorry, Ilse. Thank you, Richard. No, Venmo is for the US. Something is off with that deer. Something is off with Marnie because she just growled at Ilse. Is PayPal international? Hot. Yeah, but she messing with my cat. My cat does more protecting me than the dog does. I'm sorry, Ilse. Come here, mama. Yeah. Ilse, just swipe her one good time. BMPOV, how's it going? Booger. Hey, Ilse was here before you were, chick. Chill out. PayPal International. My birds? No. No, they're not my birds. The deer is still looking. Stoko, how you doing? PayPal is. over 200 countries. What would creep you out? Yeah, she's still over here looking. She's watching Marnie. You been? You been to be in the woods? James, thank you for liking the live. To be aggressive and scare that deer away. When I get off the live, I'll get up and kind of walk around and see what she does. My day is good, Stone Cold. How you feeling? Have you healed up completely? Touch your chair. Turn your chair. We'll look at your profile for a few. Marnie? Not completely, but almost there. How you doing, Paco? I guess I could walk over there for a little bit and see what she does. Can y'all see her? She in between them. I don't sneeze, however you remain alive. Oh no. Inside the house I do. Earlier, the one that has the triplets, she was over here. I don't think that's her because I don't see the babies anywhere. Thank you, thank you. Wants a nap in the hammock? I'm gonna walk about halfway and see what she does. Maybe a hurt baby. I've thought about that. Because earlier, so typically the mama has her babies over here and she'll leave them and I'll see her kind of walk around and forage. I'll walk halfway and see what she does. I'll be back, y'all. Yeah, I picked the dog up. I don't know. See, I can't really gauge it on it not running from me because none of them run from me. No, she's still over there. None of them run from me. They're because they're all used to me, so I can't really gauge it on that. LAD, how's it going? It's a deer. None of them run from me because they're used to me. You know, they know my scent. They none of them run. Welcome in. So I googled it. It says a deer stalling or confronting dogs is a classic defense mechanism. It usually happens in the spring and summer when does are protecting fawns or the fall during the rut. Instead of running, the deer stands its ground to intimidate the dog. I'm wondering if maybe she got a baby over there that's hurt or something. Because, like I said, usually in that area, that's where I see the little babies walking around playing and stuff. Thank you for the compliment on my dress. So, I don't know. I just had to keep Marnie away. No, that's not a rattlesnake. Those are cicadas. I just kind of I had to keep Marnie from me. Their hooves are sharp. She could hurt Marnie. Yeah, they sound different in Michigan. It's amazing how calm I am. I don't need to, you gotta stay calm. I don't feel threatened or anything. I am on alert. I'm paying attention, I think it's important to pay attention. But I'm more worried about Marnie than I am me. But never be too trusting. I'm in Texas. If once I get off the live and I go inside and then I come back here and she's still over there, that means she got a baby over there somewhere. Seen any bugs? Yeah, so not lately. Typically the bugs don't come out until like fall. Then I see them everywhere. Yeah, the deer hooves can jack you up. Not the kind with George Washington on it. Yeah, she's still over there just watching. She walks around, eats, and just watches. That's so funny. Not the kind with George Washington on. Marnie created a little enemy. Quiet here. Oh, there's lots of noises. Birds, insects. Where did Ilse go? I'll let you guys know what happens today. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you. Cicadas up here make a buzzing sound. They do buzz, make a buzzing sound too. No, it's peaceful here. It's very quiet. It is very peaceful here. Carrie, welcome in. Rattlesnake to you? Yeah, if there were rattlesnakes out here, I would, and they were making that sound, I would not be chilling out here like nothing. Scrubber Rug, how are you? You can solve the world's problems in that calm. Thank you, 13. What's today? Tuesday? Taco Tuesday? Maybe me and Yo-Yo get tacos. Yesterday, Yo-Yo told me she misses her sister. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I miss her too. Yeah, we have snakes. So the usual snakes we have out here is not rattlesnakes, copperheads. What else? Rat snakes. You love my dance videos? I gotta make another one. I've been so busy, and by the time I'm done working and stuff, I'm tired. And when was the last time I was stressed out? I mean, I do deal with stress. Usually it's unrelated from living out here. But I do deal with stress. Thank you, Daniel. Nito, welcome back in. I mean, I do have stress. Everybody has stress. No, I haven't. Finish, bro. Daddy, Liam, how's it going? Prince, how you doing? Gerald, how's it going? Thank you, right? You only grow up to about 10 inches. That rat snake I seen recently, that was pretty long. Ilse was messing with it. Marnie was barking at it. I had some instigators. My fur babies won't leave stuff alone. They like to mess with stuff. Alright guys, I am going to go inside, make some food, either make some food or I need to go to town, so I maybe might pick something up, but I'll be, Taco Tuesday does sound good. I'll be back on tonight for game night. If you want to play me in Connect 4 or Uno, or if you have another game in mind, we're always open for that. But if you want to come play me or watch me play other people in Connect 4, it should be interesting tonight. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I feel like you guys are coming for me. I feel like you're coming for me. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for giving me a bit of your time. I really appreciate y'all sitting and chatting with me. Don't smile. I'm nervous. That's a smile of nervousness. Thank you, 13. I hope you really enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoy yourself out there. You stay cool. Yeah. Hopefully the deer, she moseys on her way. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to my mods for keeping the lives safe. Blessings to you, Physics Bro. Blessings to you, James. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Alright, y'all. I'll see you guys later, okay? Thank you, Daniel. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.